Hey, PopRockers, how's it going? Paul with you right now. Welcome to another weekly wrap. I believe we're streaming on Twitch, on Facebook, on Kick, and we are live on the app. So if you've got the app, good evening, everyone out there in Radio World. You're with the weekly wrap with Paul and Tom. So let me bring Tom in. Just got to remember. Oh, damn it. I'll be right back. Hold on. There we go. Over there, and over there.
There we go.
You hear me? I'm tripping over all the wires and things. Welcome, Tom. How are you?
Hello.
How you going?
Hungry.
Pardon?
I am hungry.
Hungry? You're hungry?
Yeah.
Need a feed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinner time. Hey.
Yeah, I can smell food outside the window and it's driving me crazy. So if I start salivating, that's why.
I've got to tell you, I think this is the first time in a long time. I can't control anything on that screen over there. First time things have not gone wrong.
No.
In a long time, but just before we hit the go button, the mouse battery was dying for the video controls.
Oh dear.
So I can't control the other screens unless I get up and walk over there. That's why I had to get up at the beginning to walk over there, because I didn't have the screen selected to be able to make the changes. So what do you reckon of the new look of the?
I like the new look.
Yep. So
I especially like the whole.
Oh, studio pups are just going crazy here. The board fell over. Let's get the crap out of them.
As I was saying, I enjoy the yellow trim around your border.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if everyone else can see it, but it pops really well. And mine is a white.
No, it's blue.
Black.
It's blue.
Oh, well, I am colorblind.
Yep.
Which is one of the reasons why making that website has become so difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, I don't know why why you've not gone full screen or something. It must be, I don't know. Oh, if it's not one setting, it's something else. And because Luke's not here tonight, again, he's not here. He can't fix it on the fly.
No, and he's got school still.
Yeah. I know.
It's Christmas holidays soon, so we'll have free child labour for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I remember last week we were going, because everything went pear-shaped. We're saying, Luke's done something. We're going to change the setting, but rest assured, Luke did not change any settings. It was all my fault. So
no,
Luke,
it was the ID 10 error.
Yeah.
You said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There was a few of them going around, I'll tell you that much. But what do you reckon of the posters on the screen?
I really like them. They especially the ones in the corner. We had Freddie Mercury shirtless. Yeah,
there was.
For such a man that was comfortable in his sexuality, he's such an alpha as well. Big hairy chest and a nice mo. Yeah.
So, but anywho, we've got them, and you also see the QR code. So now we don't have to sit there speaking about QR codes and trying to embarrass anyone. You see something you like, you can just scan it in.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've learned how to say QR codes and not barcodes.
Yeah. Yep. So, but also on the talking about the QR codes, they're automatic. And this week we're doing Life X. There's a bit of Life X lights because our house is, there's a lot of Life X lights around. We tell Google to turn lights on and off, and they make good Christmas presents too. So,
they're like smart. So they're smart lights.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you don't need You don't need any hubs or anything. You just get the LifeX app. You plug.
You don't need the clap.
Nah, it doesn't work that way. Yeah. But no, they don't. No, none of that. But while we're here, while we're talking about stuff, I'm going to just talk about MaskCo. If you go to maskco.com and put in code PRR15, you'll get a 15% discount on full price purchases. It's good. This stuff is really good. We're still going on the original smells that they sent us. So there you go.
I needed it 5 minutes ago.
That's someone from Kick. I can't see. I can't read the name. Let me hold on. Oh no, Cynical Orange 69 from. Yeah, his messages come on the screen. Look at that, automatically too. I'm hoping I've got the settings right, and they'll just rotate through. Yep. But I can't even get the mouse to if they stick there. I haven't got the mouse to be able to go and drop them off.
I can tell you once I remove my face. He says you.
Yeah, I can see it on the big screen up here now.
Yep.
Yeah. Yo, Cynical Orange 69. Yo, hello. Overkill 117. Hello, Overkill 117. Hope you're doing really well. All these
Overkill
117. Yeah.
Oh,
I know who it is. I know who it is. I'm not going to give it away. Oh. Unless they say you can give it away. Give it away. It's a red hot chili pepper. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. Tell you what, I want to quickly talk before we get into things. We had a huge 3 weeks of concerts. Hey, yes. Jebediah. Oh, I got my Mind for Eyes t-shirt on today too. I was going to put my Jebediah t-shirt on, and we went to Jebediah, and I got a t-shirt and a CD just for my birthday from Abs, who came out with us, and took Abby and to her first Jebediah concert. She loved it. She thought it was great. And then
Grinspoon.
A week later was Grinspoon. Yeah, and it would have been good if I got run over by them when I walked out, but they were stopped at the traffic lights, and I got a wave in, and how's your father, and that was good.
And then last week, last Wednesday for the main event,
Foo Fighters.
The
Foo Fighters, they were good. They were actually quite good, even though I didn't know all their earlier songs. I know their commercial songs and things like that. Well, a lot of their commercial songs I know. Like everyone knows all the commercial stuff is really good, you know. And
the video you showed me, My Hero, that went off really well.
Yeah. Well, I've still got the videos to upload to YouTube.
It was at HBF Park, and it was my first time seeing the venue.
Yeah. Oh, Overkill 117 says, yeah, you can. That's Luke. Oh. That's Luke, hey.
Ah.
He's tuned in, yeah. I'm really happy we've got the comments popping up. The only ones now, but if on Facebook, I just want to apologise to everyone who's tuned in on Facebook. You can only send the messages if you're on PopRock Nation. Yeah, excuse me. Ooh, didn't need to burp while I'm halfway through a sentence. Yeah, PopRock Nation. You've got to go through PopRock Nation to make the comments. Yeah,
Mark Zuckerberg has given us the runaround. He's not a fan of PopRock for whatever reason.
Yeah, well, it's disappeared. You know, when you give apps permission to do stuff, you'll have all your pages that you can assign stuff to, and all my pages are there except for PopRock Radio, and they say it's a problem with the software that we're using to broadcast, and obviously they don't work on the weekend, so I can't get their word on it. But we'll see how we go. But I tell you what, after last week's kerfuffle, all it was...
Putting it nicely.
Yeah, all it was selecting 2 checkboxes, and I'm looking at the screens now and just watching it, and it's just smooth. There's no problems at all.
And it was also you having a mic on that shouldn't have been on.
Yeah, we had mic 1 on, which is normally Luke's microphone, which I've got to do something about it because it's a very powerful little mic, and it doesn't need to be there. We need a less powerful mic. So it's and it picks every sound up too. So you could be in the toilet leave the toilet door open, having a bit of a wee or whatever, and it'll pick it up out here in the studio, and you'll be able to hear it trickle. And so if anyone's in
that was a good meeting where he dropped off the president.
Yeah. Anyway, Tom, let's have a bit of a talk. What's been happening on the Tumblr?
Well, this last week I took a week off because my arm just wasn't feeling right. And I finally managed to get some exercise. Still a bit crook today, but can move around much more freely. And within hopefully the next week or so, I should have a website up, the Rock Tumblr website, the official one.
It's rocktumblermusic.com?
Yep, www.rocktumblermusic.com. We'll have the Buy Me a Coffee link. Also has a designated player, so you can catch up on old shows. So far, it's only got the first 19.
Someone's slack. Someone's been slack.
Yeah, but you should have the next 6 over the next coming weeks once
Yep.
I've got everything in order. And I just need to work on the theme and the color.
Yep.
So once that's all done, and I'll have Paul's assistance because he's much more technically sound than I am. But once that's all done, we
Google.
should have that all sorted.
Yeah.
That as well.
When it comes to technical stuff, just Google it. Google is your friend.
You've told me not to Google that.
Don't Google it. No. Give away all my
No,
secrets.
you tell me not. You tell me not to Google.
Yeah.
Because I always, in your words, I always manage to pick the most complicated solution.
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, but musically, what's happening on Tumblr? Anything exciting?
No, I've decided to step away from the themes only if something catches my eye. I've
Yep.
just been playing a hodgepodge of modern rock and 80s and 90s.
Yep.
In the future, I might. This is way in the future. I might do an antique version of the rock tumbler and incorporate some 70s and 60s just for grins.
Yep.
That depends on what the market demand is, but for right now, we're just going to focus on the radio, keep it streamlined, get the website up and running, and then maybe transition into a YouTube. So
Yep.
very similar to what we're doing right now, but it'll just be me solo on the camera, going through the history of some bands, be it the Beatles, or probably not the Beatles, to be honest. I hate
Yep.
the Beatles.
Oh. Who likes the Beatles? Does anyone like the Beatles?
Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
Well, apparently not enough because she broke them up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be doing like
behind every good solo artist is a roadie, female roadie.
Oh, that's putting it nicely. She's more like a road rash.
Yeah. Hope she's not listening. We'll get sued. Please don't sue.
But I'll be doing vlog style, talking about albums and history of the artist and all that sort of thing.
Yep.
And nice and simple as you suggested, because again,
Luke reckons he loves the Beatles. Not Birdie Beatles or chocolates, but
that chocolate is just as bad as well. It was like the worst thing about the Royal Show besides the prices.
Yeah, but the $2 for a Birdie Beetle bag's gone right up now. It's unaffordable.
Yeah.
Cost of living's gone through the roof.
Cost of living and cost of luxuries.
Yeah. So
you literally do have to be a royal to go to the Royal Show these days.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna. Do you know what I forgot? What I have forgotten? I'm just looking now. I'm trying to find them. They were just there. They should still be there. I just can't see them. Oh, it's looking at me right in the face. Hold on. Oh, pardon me. No, it was a chair. It was a chair. Hold on.
Oh. Of course it was a chair.
Oh, cables and wires and... Oh. I'm wrecking the place. True or false?
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot. We haven't been doing the true or falsies.
No, because Luke hasn't been here to defend his title.
Yeah, none in a row. I'm gonna read some questions out. Probably won't score any scores or anything. I've got nothing to keep score. Yeah, I have got a pen and paper right here. And I've got a computer in front of me with a notepad and that on it, so I could be doing it on a notepad. But anyway, okay, got a pen, got a paper. Tom versus the world. Rightio. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick demo just to see if people are listening and get a quick response on a delay. So if you're out there, Cynical Orange 69, or Luke or Overkill 117, if you're out there in Radioland, answer this question so I can see how much the delay is. A jellyfish is 95% water, true or false? Let's see how long it takes for coming. Come on, Tom, what do you reckon?
True.
Tom's going through. We haven't got no responses coming in from the... No response comes through. Must be a bit of a delay. So it should be coming through. Anyway, if no one from the world's going to answer this one, we'll give it to... I'll read out the answer to... Yeah, I can't even get over to the screen to get rid of that, reset anything. Oh, yeah, look, there it is. Overcool 117 has come in with true. So there is a bit of a delay. So we'll have to give it a bit of a delay and a wait before we move on to the next question. So that's one apiece, one each. Next question.
It was a very obvious one.
Yeah, okay, next question. Putting a pair of tights in the freezer before you put them on will stop them from running. True or false? Putting on a pair of tights. I can imagine Tom going out to the freezer and getting a pair of tights. Just putting my tights on from the freezer.
Well, actually, I have a friend that reckons I would look good in yoga pants.
I've got two things. Drunk or blind?
In general?
No, were they?
No, they saw one of my characters and was like, "Oh my god, we need to get her into yoga pants."
Oh, that wasn't clairvoyant, was it?
It was clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant. We haven't heard from. She's on the Palsy and Paulie show, so we'll have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what have we got here? I'm going to say true. Just go against Tom. Yeah, but no, it was false. So Tom's on 2. 2 to Tom. We'll come back to the questions in a minute. We'll rattle off a few more questions, but it's 2 for Tom. Mm-hmm. So yeah, 2 to 1. Yeah. So yeah, what's happening with Clairvoyant? Oh, hello, Clairvoyant.
Well, from what she tells me, she's going on one of those outback walkabouts.
Oh, like Priscilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, she is following Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert, around as well.
Yeah.
Probably because they look very similar. But she should be back. Not this week, but the week after.
Yeah. Yeah.
She'll have a shorter list of star signs as well. She felt she was very long-winded the last time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she might just.
I got some positive feedback from the last show. They were saying how that was the funniest part of the show. So I've got some work to do to make it funnier. So,
yeah, we do.
We'll get there. Alrighty. What else are we going to talk about? Should we do the Lily Allen now? Or we'll do it later.
Yeah. So.
Wait a minute. Are we going to do it now or later?
I reckon we do it now. It's not one I'm proud of, but the Lily Allen for this week goes to the Catch Me Outside girl. And the reason why it goes to her is because she used that fame to launch a music career, and she has the talent of my little toe. But she has decided to have a baby, and considering how much I think about her as a person and her intelligence, I weep for the future because that baby is probably going to be just as silly.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed the dad at least teaches this kid not to be an attention seeker. But
isn't the dad a rapper or something? Another singer as well?
I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
To be honest, I just saw the headline and
how about that?
Like,
wasn't it what her catchphrase was? How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah. We Australia had a chick like that. Had one of them chicks. Do you remember? Oh. For once it's not. Yeah, for once it's not Terence or Huey. But do you remember years and years ago the chick boom chick? Chick boom. There's a shooting or something. And then she was on the news and they were talking to her and she went, it sounded like chick boom. You're gonna have to Google it. Chick boom. Google that.
I think that might get me a different web resort, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Chick, chick, boom. Yeah. We.
The closest thing I can think of to the Catch Me Outside girl is Iggy Azalea.
Why is it? Why?
Iggy Azalea barely has talent.
Oh yeah. She's another Aussie, isn't she?
Yeah, and she got her stage name from the street she grew up on.
Oh yeah. It's better than Pink, where she got her name
Azalea
from.
Place.
Yeah.
Where'd she get her name from?
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to talk about it. Can't say it on there. Google it. Here's another question for you. Are you ready for another true or false? Here we go. Answer this true or false question. Rally drivers used to display their blood groups on either their overalls or their helmets in case of serious accidents. True or false?
True.
True. Okay, let's see what the interwebs have got to say. Anyone? So we'll just wait a couple of seconds and let's see what comes through. So, yeah, so we'll wait. I just got to keep an eye on the screens because I can't reach the mouse over there to get the other bits.
Were you ever a fan of rally cars?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, the closest thing I've ever done to rally is play on the PlayStation 1.
Or Sega Rally. Or Sega Rally.
It was V Rally 3 for me.
Yeah. I used to have a
Corsica.
I used to have a boss who was
and all them places.
Yeah, I used to have a boss who was a rally car driver. Used to do rally racing, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, so heading out to the interwebs, just reading that question again. Rally drivers used to display their blood group on either their overalls or their helmet in case of serious accidents. True or false? So we'll see if anything comes through. People are probably just falling asleep. Give it a couple more seconds, and if it doesn't come through, we'll reveal the answer. The answer is nothing on the screen. True. So Tom gets another point. Tom's on 3. Oh, excuse me. Crickets make their chirping.
Run yet.
Yeah, crickets make their chirping noises by rubbing legs together. True or false?
True.
Well, that's what I thought, but the card says false.
Oh.
We didn't give anyone any time to get on the thumbs and start typing messages in.
Well, Big Bang Theory has taught me wrong.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought it was. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone thinks it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you see it on the cartoons. They're like jamming their little legs going up and down and all that sort of thing.
I'm going on
research crickets now.
Yeah, I'm going on a plane tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Flying away for some work. And normally I don't drink caffeine after 10 o'clock because it keeps me awake.
Yeah, because you're a 28-year-old man and you don't have the energy of a 17-year-old.
Yeah, not anymore, yeah. And so but I've made the stupid mistake. I've been drinking Coke all afternoon.
Oh, no.
Normally I drink Coke, caffeine, sugar-free Coke, just to, because it tastes exactly the same. But for some silly reason, I got full-strength Coke, and I've been drinking full-strength Coke, so I'm not going to sleep tonight at all.
So you'll be flying out from Jandakot?
No, Perth.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know domestic airport went to Karratha.
Yeah. Yes, I think they should change the name from, instead of call it the domestic airport, call it the FIFO airport. You go there, it's just to see the day glow. Everyone wearing the day glow stuff.
You going there for from tomorrow till Friday, are you?
Yeah, back Friday. That's why we're going to have no shows during the week, but next weekend we'll be back doing the same thing. So, yeah. Anyway, so PopRock Radio has been quite busy with some new music as well. I've got some new stuff on there. So a guy named Nixon reached out to us.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got a couple of his tracks on there. So if you hear some songs by Nixon, they're pretty good. They're not bad at all. There's a lot of great local talent around that come around, which is...
So this Nixon isn't related to the other Nixon?
Nah.
So he is not a crook.
No. But it's going to bring me to a topic.
Yeah?
I can hear a dog growling. So the growling or snoring.
Oh, wait.
Or he's riding a motorbike.
Speaking of PopRock, didn't you have a few interviews for PopRock this week?
We did. They were pop rock country ones.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so they're still on Pop Rock Radio on the YouTube. So you get them on YouTube, and something's happening with Tom. You can see his eyes like he's like Tom's angry. Like Tom's just about to throw angry darts. Hold on a sec. I'll just do this. Anyway, so you don't have to worry. So what's happening is, we had a few interviews coming up on Pop Rock Country. So even though they're on YouTube on Pop Rock Radio, they have different. I've set it up so that there is different branding to separate Pop Rock Radio and Pop Rock Country. So on Pop Rock Country, you'll get the Pop Rock Country logo, but you still get the familiar Pop Rock Radio stuff. But it'll have the Pop Rock Country, so you know it's country related to country music. So we had the Eddie Rourke Band, was one of them. I'm just going to bring Tom back now, so bring Tom back. So we had Eddie Rourke Band, and I'm trying to think off the top of my head because there's so many. Javier, which is not up yet, which will be up.
Javier.
And I'll come back to you in a little while with the others. Sandy Facey. I shouldn't be so rude. Should I have this written down? Sandy Facey, another country singer, and they're great tracks too. So Sandy Facey's my kind of life. Summertime, JVS. Summertime is a good one. Love the Summertime, and Eddie Rourke. This is going to hurt. They're all pretty good. I can't take away from one or the other. Can't say because they're different. Obviously, the different styles of country music. Because country's got different styles. But yeah, which is going to bring me to a bit of a topic I want to talk about, Tom. We're going to have to talk about this. Do you know how I was saying to you about the difference between indie and indie music?
Yes.
All right. Now, taking that topic, or that theme, when an artist comes to you and they say, "Can you play our music?" And if anyone knows anything about pop rock radio and pop rock country is obviously part of pop rock radio. But we have Nadia, who looks after pop rock country. She puts all the music on there, and she goes through and gets all the independent artists because they're independent. Well, the artists that have not been, they're not on a record label. They're independent artists, not as in indie music style, but the independent artists.
Self-created.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, well, something went. I don't know what happened there, but something went. Probably got a mail or a message or something. But anyway, I got an email from someone saying, "Can you play my music on there?" So I forwarded it on to Nadia saying, "Hey, check this out. This sounds really cool." And she come back to me going, "Oh, yeah, I know this person. They don't know what genre they fit into."
Oh.
And I'm like, "What do you mean they don't know what genre they fit into?" And when artists start producing music, and you say, for instance, they've got to define what their genre is. Are you pop music? If you're pop music, what genre of pop do you fit into? Because some people are coming and going, they're saying, I'm a pop artist, and they're country. They should be country, and so vice versa.
Pop country. Yeah,
but if you're going to say if you're going to label yourself something, make sure you label yourself something like your genre, and don't be ashamed to say if you're country or rock or what. If you're in that and you believe in your music, find your identity, because finding your identity is half the problem of getting your music out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And finding your identity also helps you market yourself as a brand.
Correct. Yeah. So make sure you find and identify who you are. And I'm just going to say, excuse me for drinking while I'm on the show. I've got a dry mouth, keeping it moist while I talk a lot of crap. So anyway, if you're out there and you're trying to define what type of music you are or genre you fit into, make sure you're well defined, because if you put your music into a radio station and they forward it on to a different department, and you believe you don't fit in that department, that don't fit in that genre, don't be ashamed of it. If they're going to play your music, run with it, hey? Because what I was going to bring that up was there's an article in the newspapers just recently where one of the ex-executives from one of the big radio stations was saying about the success of country music. It's been growing for the last 10 years, but country music now it's not country. It's not like it used to be country and western. It's country music, and you've got subgenres of that: country pop, country rock.
Yeah,
and it's just booming. Hey, it's going crazy, going gangbusters. So we need
and
some.
I believe, speaking of country, Nadia released a country track recently, didn't she?
She did, yeah, she did. I can't remember the title of it off the top of my head because I have so much music going bouncing around. Yeah, apparently it did really well. It's on Pop Rock Country as well. I don't have something mess. I think it was called. Because Jason Miles had Big Bad Mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. We always seem to talk about Jason Miles. I wonder how he's getting on over in the ACT.
Yeah, I wonder if he sorted out the issue that he had.
Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Excuse me, but I'm just doing a quick Google. I can't see it on Google anywhere. It's probably on Spotify and things like that. Yeah, Spotify's another one. How much do they rip off artists? So
yeah,
it's not. I can't believe how much they. Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm just I've got Bing. It won't. And it's come up with the AI has just come up and made a story about. She has worked with numerous country and rock artists, including Susie DiMarchi, Baby Animals, John Stevens, Sarah McLeod, the Super G's, Ugly Kid Joe, Dallas Fusco, Amber Lawrence, Fanny Lumsden. Yeah, Nadia's been around. She knows her stuff about music.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, so if she picks up one of your tracks and she puts it on her show, Country Wardrobe, which we play on Pop Rock Country, if you're lucky enough to get on that, you're doing pretty good. Because there's a lot of radio stations out there that play her show. Yeah. Anywho, so what else has happened, Tom? Anything exciting?
Not off the top of my head.
Not off the top of your head.
What about your end?
No, I've just got to work out next year some more shows to go and visit. I'm just running out of time. If anyone knows how to put more hours in the day, that'd be great. Let me know. But you need a bit more time. We can always
follow the eastern states and do daylight savings.
That doesn't give you any more time. That just...
Yeah, I know.
They should get rid of it over in the east. They don't need it. It's not needed. It's not a requirement.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. And everyone's like, oh, it gives you an extra hour of daylight. No, you still got the same amount of daylight. Just get up an hour early. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's ask a few more questions.
Yep.
Pardon?
Okay.
No, go. What were you saying?
I was going to say we could always check out the Lookout Festival next year.
Is that the one with Live, Incubus, Birds of Tokyo?
And Birds of Tokyo and Esky Joe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I was hunting down the
Spilt Milk also had a festival today.
Yeah.
Well, not just them, but the main artist was Post Malone.
Oh, yeah, yep. And he rocked up in his pajamas into Perth.
Yeah.
As you do. Get off the plane in your pajamas. Yep. And then what about Robbie Williams? Did you hear about that?
Oh, the traffic conundrum.
Yeah. One road in, one road out. 14,000. Yeah. How many thousand? 14,000 or 4,000?
It's Robbie Williams. Let's go 14,000. Let's be kind.
Yeah. Yeah. How many buses and stuff and that? How many buses were getting bogged?
Actually, it's probably 14,000 people, but 4,000 of them were single women or women that wanted to leave their husbands.
If you want Robbie Williams, I'd say go. Just go. Well, he only got in the news recently because he was carrying on about body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
He hasn't released any decent pop music since Rock DJ, whenever that was.
No.
It's like,
and remember, if you want to get with him, he only loves angels.
yeah. Well, it's like Spice Girls. If you want to be me, father, you want to be me, mother, you got to get with me, dad. Yeah. Yeah. Sporty Spice was in Australia recently. Did you see Sporty Spice? She came and did some DJing.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's looking, pretty fit for her age as well.
She
looks after
she's aged like fine milk. Fine wine.
Fine milk. What, she got lumpy or something there?
No, I got my liquids. I got my liquids confused.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, was it, any flavour type of milk?
I'm not touching this anymore.
Leaves a sour taste in your mouth. Yeah, there you go. Tom's crying. Tom won't be able to join us next week. He's going to have a serious case of whiplash. He's choked on his yogurt.
No, I choked on my own spit.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, enough of the laughter. Let's have another question. If anyone is out there listening in and wants to answer, get on Twitch and get onto Facebook on PopRock Nation. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping it works because I can't get. Every week something goes wrong. I need to. They say wireless. Go wireless. Go wireless. If you're going to go wireless, make sure you've got batteries. Okay, true or false? Ostriches urinate on their legs to keep cool. I'm cool as an ostrich, man. They've got long legs, so it'd be a lot of wee.
Yeah, I'm going to go true on this one. They're disgusting birds, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did something disgusting.
Ostrich. What is the difference between an ostrich and an emu?
Besides the feather colour, ostriches are bigger.
Oh yeah.
Aussie. And I think more aggressive.
Remember the Hey It's Saturday used to have Aussie the ostrich on there?
Yeah.
Was he an emu?
No, he was an ostrich. And before I got used to animals, because I didn't like him as a kid, he used to scare the crap out of me. So every Saturday I'd avoid Hey It's Saturday.
I think a lot of people did because you either liked it or hated it.
Yeah. And Red Simon, I didn't like him until I realised years later he was with the Skyhawks. Yep.
And Shell. Remember Shell from Shell's Neighbourhood?
No.
Shirley Strawn. Was it Shirley Strawn? He was in the Skyhawks. He died in a helicopter crash.
Oh. I do remember.
And he was on one of them. He was on the TV shows, one of them renovation shows.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The Block?
No, I don't know. It was The Block. I don't think it was The Block. No, it's way back. He's been dead for years. Anyway, ostriches. Let's get back to ostriches urinating on their legs to keep cool. True or false? The answer is true. Did you say true, Tom?
Yeah.
So you're 4, and the interwebs is still on 1 because no one's answering. Last question. We'll do one. This last question. Queen Isabella of Spain pawned her jewels to pay for Christopher Columbus's trip to the New World. True or false?
Gonna go false.
Gonna go false. We'll wait for the interwebs to see if they come through. If anyone wants to have a crack at the title. Yeah, baby. True or false? Queen Isabella of Spain pawned her jewels to pay for Christopher Columbus's trip to the New World. True or false? Anyway, get on the interwebs. Start typing those answers in. T or F. So we'll wait and see because there's a little bit of a delay before the messages start flowing through. So, excuse me. Did we show you? We didn't show everyone what happened. The patron saint of Pop Rock Radio come through. And look.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Don't drop the mic. Don't drop the camera. Look at that. So we
I
can be
think
like
we did
real
show
DJs
last
now.
week.
We can be like real
I think we
DJs.
did show it last week.
Yeah, I don't know if because
Um,
we didn't record. I didn't upload it last week. Didn't upload last week's show.
oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Because we were having just a nightmare of a show. Excuse me. And this week it's now I know what I'm.
Much better.
Yeah, now I know what I'm doing. I just got to remember now to bring batteries to control the wireless Wi-Fi mice. So I'll get onto that a bit later on. Anywho, I'm just looking at the oh no, yeah, I can see, yeah, no. So I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing things going up and down, and VA meters going crazy. I'm trying to work out what's what. And one was doing something, now it's not. But hopefully everyone can hear us. Otherwise, we're going to be a bit crazy. Anywho, well, no one's come through on the.
What was the answer?
The answer was what you said.
False.
Yes, false. I don't think they had pawn shops back then.
No, and the only reason why I went false is because I don't think Christopher Columbus had that kind of game.
Yeah, well, I think she did pay for his trip around the world.
Yeah, she would have paid, but she's royalty. Yeah. You don't need to pawn your jewels off unless you you spent so much time inbreeding that you have to pay a lot of medical bills.
Yeah. So I'm really loving the screens. I've got everything set up automatic, except for the comments. When the comments come up, I thought they were going to come on and turn off, but I've got to turn them off manually. They don't turn off automatically. I've got to turn them off manually, and I can't seem to, reach. I'll do that next time. But in a moment, I'll disappear and stop all the streams, and everyone will be able to get back to their life. But so it's getting close to Christmas. If you want some Christmas ideas, get those QR codes scanning in. You can get your camera out and scan some of them QR codes in. Some vinyls and bits and pieces and the lights. But you can also there is a link floating around on one of the QR codes that will take you to our influencer page where you can go there, and there's lots of ideas, T-shirts and bits and pieces that we regularly update. And you can go there and buy lots of gifts for people, and everything. When you buy the gifts, it obviously helps support us. So just like, we are part, we do use Amazon to help raise a few extra coins. We don't promote stuff that we wouldn't use or don't use ourselves.
No.
So, yeah. Anyway, what else? That's what I wanted to talk about, Tom. New Year's, on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to do a countdown of sorts or play some music?
Are we
going to do a live show? We could do a live show like this. A PopRock Radio live show.
From 6 to 12?
I think we're limited with Restream only going for 2 hours, or recording for 2 hours. But I don't know if we can. But we should be able to stream on Twitch and things. So for longer, so we could do a Twitch show, Twitch and Facebook. We can go directly to Twitch and Facebook.
But what would the duration be?
Today we'll have to work it out. How many songs can we play?
Over 6 hours, I'd say about 300.
Yeah.
No, less. Less.
I don't know about 6 hours. I'd probably, if we have a glass of wine or two, you'd probably be off your tree by the first hour. Yeah, but we can do requests as well.
Yeah, we could.
Now we've got the controller set up. We can do requests, and I can bring them in. It's so much easier. Do you know? It's so much easier bringing the music in. I don't have to worry about using a mouse on the screen. I'm still finding trying to work out all the little knobs and twisty bits, and but it works so good. Hey, and we can separate.
Yeah, we definitely should do a New Year's thing.
Yeah.
Every other joint's going to be doing a New Year's thing, so why can't we?
Yeah. And we can separate the audio like we can live stream music out on the radio, and and it doesn't go to Twitch, or it won't go to Facebook, so we won't get hit with any copyright. So people will have to get the listen to the music via the app. So you got to go to poprockradio.com.au and download the app for iTunes and Android, and we'll be able to you'll be able to play along and listen to it. Because that's what were we doing? Did we do that with the Pawsy and Pawsy show? Play music?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we just play music and we just
carry on
around.
Carry on in the background, yeah. So we'll be doing that. It's a bit of a break. We've had a few as a Pawsy and Pawsy shows which are really good, which is a lot different to what we're doing here, because we do play the music and we talk about more things than just music. Talk about pop culture and shit like that in general. So if anyone's interested, when we get back into the routine, you can tune into that. That's a work in progress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still finding its sea legs, as the saying would go.
Yeah, yep. But it's so much easier now with this control. I've got a little controller here. I can just flick through, and everything's automated. Brings up the titles. I reckon the screens are pretty good. I like them. And let's merge. Look at this. How smooth. Oh, hello, Tom.
It is very smooth.
Yeah. It's great. So we'll have it all set up for the other shows that we do. Pawsy and Pawsy show and lots of music. So stand by for some news on a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve show.
Hell, we might even do a Australia Day show for you.
Yeah. Yep, Australia Day. You have to be careful with that because people might get offended. So,
Country Day.
Australia Day, mate. Australia Day. Oh God! Yep. And did you wear a T-shirt on Australian Music T-shirt Day, 30th of November?
Yeah, I think I wore my AC/DC shirt.
No, I said music T-shirt.
Technically, they do play music.
How many members?
Not the best singer.
How many members were in AC/DC? How many people have been in that band?
7.
Try 26.
Bloody hell.
How many lead singers have they had?
2.
No, keep going.
4.
Keep going.
20.
5. 5. They've had 5 lead singers.
Wow. And Bon and Brian were the only ones that managed to make music with them?
I'm not sure the full deets, but yeah, there's. Would you believe it if I told you Axl Rose has credits as being a lead singer in AC/DC?
Yeah, I know because I've seen because he covered it for Brian when Brian was having that throat issue. So,
yeah, and there's 2 others that were in the earlier days as well. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, most people go, "Oh, AC/DC, there, yeah, great WA band." They're not even from WA; they're from New South Wales, and before that, Scotland. So.
Well, yeah, from Scotland originally first.
Yeah, but they formed in Sydney. They formed in Sydney. Got to give them that.
And kind of like Jimmy Barnes, where he's originally from. Oh, where is he originally from?
From England, Scotland.
I thought he was Irish.
No, it's not Irish.
But yeah, he was from across the pond, and we've adopted him as our own son, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Do you know? Because they were from Adelaide. Cold Chisel from Adelaide. Angels are from Adelaide.
Yes.
From Adelaide, right?
Yes.
Now, you can fact check this, and I'm 99% sure that Doc Neeson and Jimmy Barnes came to Australia at the same time, or around the same era, same time, within a few months of each other. They grew up in the same suburbs. Their mothers knew each other. Their mothers both knew each other, and neither of Doc Neeson or Jimmy Barnes knew that the other liked music or played music or musically inclined.
Oh, wow.
And they were so close to like rubbing shoulders with each other, and they never actually did. And they grew up in the same areas.
kind of very similar to the it kind of like the Oz Rock version of 7 Degrees of
Separation.
Separation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Excuse me.
and like Fine Milk, Jimmy Barnes has aged well.
Yep. Yep. Isn't he ill? Didn't he take ill just recently?
Yeah. I'm not sure what is afflicting him, but I think he was in the hospital for a bit, or he's still in the hospital. But
Yeah.
best wishes to him if he
Yep.
still is.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Bit of. I heard there's a concert going on for him. Oh, there's a few people doing. Yeah, but I know Rachel told me all about it, and being a typical male, I heard it, but I didn't hear a word she said. I was listening. I do remember her saying something. I do, but I've slept since then. So
yeah.
I'm going to be in trouble later on. So anyhow,
Well, it's a good thing for you. You're flying to Karatha for a week, so you probably forget.
yeah, yeah. Oh no. Women don't forget. They don't.
Depends if you're getting jewelry.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, and none of this gold mark stuff doesn't count it.
Nah.
No,
Pandora's, has to be diamonds.
Tiffany's. And it's got to come in a blue box. If it doesn't come in a blue box, then so there you go.
Although, from what you tell me, Rachel's into a rock and roll, so maybe just a nice guitar or something, or tickets to, I don't know.
We're getting the Matchbox 20. No, I don't. I don't know. I don't know if she knows. I don't know if she's in Avenged Sevenfold, but she loves a Matchbox 20. So we're going to Matchbox 20.
Oh, nice! I didn't know there were still tickets.
No, we got tickets ages ago. So, Goo Goo Dolls, Siobhan Cochin.
Yeah, Siobhan Cochin.
Excuse me. Yep. So
I almost said Chelsea Burnham.
She's country now. She wouldn't. No, she's over the east, Chelsea. So that's what we Luke back together a few shorts for us as well from one of the videos we did with Anthea. They're on YouTube, shorts. So if you get on there. So Luke's been attacking those videos and creating some shorts for us. Multi-talented, multi-skilled chappy that he is. So
yes, he is our Jimmy Neutron boy genius.
Yep. Now all he has to do is have his sister follow suit, and she can press some of the buttons and answer the phones and things like that, and he can do the other bits. And I can wind down.
You got a whole family of radio people.
Yeah. They get paid the same too.
Yeah, they get free room and board.
Yeah. No. Anyway, but yeah, I was surprised when I found out how much the decline in pay and standards are for the radio announcers these days. It's all done remotely, and anyway, let's not get into that.
This is why you keep telling me to just go into business for myself.
Yeah. Yep. So just I'll give it a plug for you. buymeacoffee.com/tom.russell. That's TOM.RUSSELL to help support Tom and the Rock Tumbler program. Every cent that comes through is appreciated, and I can tell you now it does help Tom out, and it does. If you want to sign up to be one of his diamonds, go to Buy Me a Coffee, and you can sign up to be one of his diamonds, and they get extra half an hour on the shows.
Yep, as well as requests and shout outs and whatnot.
Yep. So how many? We'll have to get you to do a shout out next week. Get a list of your diamonds and do a shout out on the show next week.
I will.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. We can do some titles and put some titles across. So for anyone who wants to support Tom, head over to buymeacoffee.com/tom.russell. And if you really want to, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/PopRock Radio if you want to. It's, like I said, it's all appreciated, and you can help out that way. It helps keeps the lights on. So apart from that, I'm really digging these posters that are flying around. Hey, they're on the screen. And some of them bring back memories. Like, do you remember Live Aid?
I wasn't
1985.
a thing. I wasn't a thing for it, but I do remember Live Aid
Yeah. No,
because I'm a '90s baby.
yeah. You weren't around in 1985. It
No,
was
I
a
was barely a thought in my mother's ovaries.
yeah. So before you were a chicken, you were an egg.
Yes, but it was an absolutely phenomenal concert. Like
Yep.
I've checked out the Queen's performance, obviously, because I love Freddie Mercury.
Yep.
Um,
And
one of the greatest showmen of all time.
yep. There was a stemmed a few other shows from that. There was Live Aid, Band Aid. And then there was all
First
the
Aid.
First Aid. That was Freddie Mercury's show. He was the first AIDS man.
Bloody hell.
When you go to heaven, right? When you go to heaven, they give you like white robes to wear, and they have like different. And there's ones up there with like a red cross on their chest. They're the first AIDS men.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go to heaven, you get a first AIDS shirt. Oh dear, oh dear. And yeah, it can be anyone. It's not just men, it's women, anyone. Horrible disease, horrible illness. Yeah. Anyway, shouldn't make fun of it. But I love watching you crack up every time I get into trouble. So I can.
It's okay. I've got a sick, twisted sense of humour.
Yeah,
if you didn't say it, I probably would have.
I don't know if anyone listening has that same type of sense of humour, but I hope so.
Well, Cynical Orange definitely has. With a name like that. And
he's gone quiet, hey? He's gone quiet. You know what? They're probably playing Overwatch.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're playing Overwatch and they're too busy to chat with us. So, but that's okay. That's okay. Because they're telling everyone else on Overwatch to tune into Pop Rock Radio.
Absolutely.
Yep. So I'm absolutely amazed. We haven't had one little flash of a hiccup on the stream or the recording. So I'll be able to upload it to YouTube.
The only hiccup was me almost dying from choking on my own spit.
Yeah. Yep. Can you still smell the food? Can you still smell food?
Yeah, and it's calling my name.
What are you having? What's for dinner?
Chicken, homemade fried chicken, and
the best
chips.
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be in the microwave.
Oh, on your chips, do you put like chicken salt?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a message coming. I'll read it in a second. Or you can read it on the screen. I think it's from Cynical Orange. But yeah, no. If you go to the Master Foods aisle, right? Do you know where you get all the spices and the herbs and spices and all the shakers? The Master Foods.
Yes.
They've got one. It's in the bigger bottle, and it's a smoky barbecue chicken chippy shaker salt.
Ooh.
Oh man, I put it on everything.
Barbecue.
Yeah, I'll put it on the chips before I put them in the air fryer or anything like that.
Ooh.
And they come out beautiful. Or if you get potatoes and you slice up the potatoes very small, put them on a tray with some baking paper and just a little bit of oil, coat them in it, whack them in the oven for 25 minutes, 180 or 225 degrees. Beautiful.
You're torturing me right now.
Yep. We're advertising for you. You've got to pay us now, says Cynical Orange 69. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We pay in hugs.
And oranges.
Yeah. And not human hugs. You got to hug Terence. After I've given him some chocolate, doggy chocolates. They're not really chocolates. They're not really doggy chocolates because chocolate poisons dogs. But Terence has got these little chocky treats. He loves them and he just drools everywhere.
I was going to say, you're that desperate to shut him up during streams. Have some Maltesers, Terence.
I think the board falling down and slamming down scared him because Huey and Terence are nowhere to be seen. So
yeah, they were brave dogs and then they became Scooby-Doo.
Yep. So
they're Scooby skedaddled.
Yeah, they need their Scooby snacks. So, alrighty. I can't believe it. We've had a really good run with the show tonight. We've just hit the hour mark, so it's almost time to be winding up because I'm going to go prep dinner and have my own dinner. Yeah, I've got to finish packing. I'm not going to sleep tonight because I've had a couple of glasses of Coke, and that's going to keep me awake.
You know what will help?
What?
Listen to a sleep aid, like a hypnosis thing.
Oh yeah. I won't hear my alarm go off. I'll be away with the fairies, and
Well,
then
no,
miss my plane.
it would just make you sleepy. So
Yeah.
you listen and just focus on the voice until you start to get a bit relaxed, and then you turn it off, and then you use that relaxation to conk out.
Oh yeah. Have you heard Terrence snoring?
Yes,
Yeah.
he reminds me of a beagle I used to have.
Yeah.
She was on the older side, and she was a bit chunky, but she had the worst snoring issue.
Yeah. Terrence is like that. It's like he's got a chainsaw under his pillow. Yep. And Huey with his big chops, he starts in the middle of the night. Huey just starts chewing on his foot, and all you hear in the middle of the night is that's Huey in the middle of the night, and you'd be like, what's that noise? And you listen, and there's Huey laying on his bed going, and he's eating
I
his
am
paw.
begging you, don't make that noise again.
Which noise is that?
Oh, that went right through me.
It's like a pony eating an apple through a tennis racket.
That is a hilarious visual.
Yep.
Hey, Wilbur, do you want to play some tennis?
Hey,
Nice
Wilbur.
serve, Mr. Ed.
Take that carrot out of my ass. Hey, Wilbur. I'm Mr.
That
Ed.
apple does not fit there.
Round pegs were made for round holes, Wilbur. More. I say, Wilbur, take that carrot out of my ass. Anyway, we've got to stop saying that. So, the young folk don't know who Mr. Ed is. Do you know? Yeah, probably not. Anywho, let's start winding it up. I don't have a screen set up to put on the screen, so I can go over and end the screen and hit the stream buttons and turn the streams off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say goodnight to everyone who's listening in on the app. Hope we haven't bored you too much. Hope you're enjoying the music. So we're going to go back to the music, and we'll see you next week on the app. Cheerio, folks, from Paul and Tom. See you later.
Ta-ta.
Oh, don't you just like it when you go to turn something off or mix and oh, that's it. It's off air. It's off air. Mix almost crashed. So we're off air on the app. We're still on Facebook, Twitch, Kick. I can't even see if we've got any messages on Kick because the battery in the mouse. Who can I blame for that? Oh, Blondie. There's Blondie.
Duracell.
Yeah. Well, it was a rechargeable battery that I put in there too. They don't last very long.
No, they don't.
That's why I worry about cars, battery-operated cars. If you can't get a battery to last 5 minutes in your mouse, how are you supposed to get a car to last?
Good point.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, Tom, it's that time of the evening where we get to say cheerio till next week. So it's been great chatting to you.
Have a good trip in Karratha.
Yep, I'm going up because it's nice and sunny up there. I've got to get my vitamin D. So
yeah, but it's going to be very hot because it's inland, isn't it?
No, it's on the coast.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on the coast.
I thought it was more based inland. Or am I thinking of Derby?
You're thinking of Derby or something,
I must be thinking of Derby. Yep.
Yeah, no, we're on the coast. We're up in Karratha on the coast. It's great.
You had to take some pictures for me.
Well, yeah. I'll do my best. I'll bring them in and we'll display them next week. But yeah, so all right, folks, what we'll do next week or over the next couple of days, we'll plan out a New Year's Eve party stream. So you people can stream and listen in and tune in. We'll do that. I've got to stop saying doesn't sound very good, but we'll do that. We'll get a show going. Tom wants to do an Australia Day show, so what we should do is get a poll going so people can vote the best Australian songs for Australia Day. Yeah. And then
And we'll feature some bands like Clover or Jason Miles or whatever.
Mindful Eyes, Chelsea Berman,
Color Mind,
yeah,
maybe,
Caitlin Shedbolt,
if it doesn't scare
some,
people off.
yeah, Siobhan Cochin, Royal Drew, all these are all local Aussie bands. Great.
Mm-hmm.
There's hundreds of them. Oh,
Almost Sunday.
yep. That's what I wanted to bring to your attention. I know this is should have been in the Lily Allen Award, having a bit of a whinge and a whine and a moan. Convenience. You know the Convenience? The bar?
Like convenience store.
The bar.
No.
There's another venue in Perth called Convenience. They have live acts and live bands.
Uh-huh.
Closed down, bang, Wednesday night.
Oh no,
Another
that's
one.
inconvenient.
Yeah, yeah. So another venue's closed down in Perth for live acts. That's four in the last few months.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So even Terence is having a word about it. I think he's giving me the wind up. He's going, "You've gone overtime, Dad. You've gone overtime." Can you hear him?
Yep.
Can you hear him?
Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah. That's what he's going on about. I want me chunkers. So yeah. Anyway, all right, folks. I'm going to be really rude and stand up and go turn the streams and things off because my mouse is dead and I can't reach the streams, can't reach the buttons, can't touch the buttons. So we'll say thank you for joining us. Excuse me for doing the chair. Thank you for joining us. We will see you again next week. And yeah, we'll have more news and gossip for you. And
Yep.
Tom will have his diamonds and everyone get them to tune in and listen to us as well.
Yep.
Cool bananas. Thank you, everyone. See you all soon. Cheerio. I'm going over to press the buttons. Hold on there, sir. Hold on. There's the mouse.